G'day and welcome to Far Cry 2. We're doing Far Cry 2.
Yeah, the show is Far Cry 2. We're playing WeAmError.
WeAmError Welcome to Retrocity. My name is Crispy, and as always I'm joined by
Omega.
Yes, g'day. So today we're playing Far Cry 2, the sequel to Far Cry 1, the previous video we did where we showed off and talked a little bit about what happened with that game and what followed that game. The one was a Crisis, and the other one was Far Cry 2. So when the two companies split, namely Crytek and Ubisoft retained the name to Far Cry. They built this one, Far Cry 2, with the Dunya engine, and the Far Cry team that did Far Cry 1, the Crytek team from Germany, they went on to do Crisis. What a mouthful. Now that I've got the transcript done,
Yeah.
we can do the show.
So yeah.
This is Far Cry 2.
Yeah. Previous one was Far Cry 1.
This one plays off in Africa,
yeah.
as you can see.
Before you go on, in the previous video I mentioned that I think the only one I played was Far Cry 1, but I wasn't sure. And after seeing this video, I'm definitely certain that the only one I did play was Far Cry 1, because I've never seen this before.
As you can see, this one's definitely got a big scale up.
Yeah, but it is 4 years after the first.
It is 4 years, and we have had a little bit of a look at other games that that released this the same year as this one was.
GTA 4?
GTA 4,
Army of 2,
Metal Gear
Fallout
Solid
3.
4, whichever one was on PS3.
Bunch of awesome games.
Yeah, it was a good year for games, the year this game came out, and I'm not going to disagree. I personally love Far Cry 2, especially for the Afrikaans guys they put in the game. They do a few Afrikaans lines in here, namely, "Die cool het jou naam op." It's just a beautiful line. It's just a beautiful line. But they did a few Afrikaans recordings here and there. I don't know of any other African languages they did in the game at all. Unfortunately, I just know the one African language.
Yeah. Always nice to see a bit of a... Is this actually South Africa or just...
No, it's obviously not South Africa. No.
Because Africa is just full of Afrikaans people.
No. I assume it's actually trying to portray like the mercenary thing. Like a lot of Afrikaans guys go on to become mercenaries, which is actually true. I mean, we used to have an elite police force which basically just became mercenaries in Iraq after when the war began. So it's basically what our guys do. They just go and be mercs. The game sports a brilliant engine that features this fire mechanic, where the fire actually spreads from through the fields from tree to tree. Something that doesn't seem like that big of a deal today. Something that is weirdly still not employed that much in games.
Actually, it is a pretty big deal because you don't see it in the other games.
But this one was actually the first one to actually do. I think there was another game that also had a little bit of the fire thing going, which was. No, Minecraft fire is just asshole. It's not even like physics based, it just burns everything. Just like the earth, everything just burns behind the destructive power of the fire. In that game. I hate building tree houses, that's what I'm trying to say.
One time we spent we're going to talk a bit about Minecraft now.
Okay.
We spent a lot of hours building a sweet house. And it was like late, and it was me and two of my roommates, and I used to stay with them. That built the house, and the one guy was he was sleeping. It was late. It was just me and the other guy working on the house, and he was building a fireplace, and he miscalculated somehow, and the fire spread through the house. And I ran to wake up the guy that was sleeping and told him, "Listen, you have to wake up. The house is on fire." And he thought actually the
actual house.
That was very funny.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and then we tried to extinguish the fire to no avail, and we lost the awesome house and the bunch of hours we just spent on this house.
Everything you build in Minecraft is wasted hours.
Yep.
Everything.
I've spent a lot of time. I built a fucking floating island, and we used to have our own server, and I told the guy, listen, please just fucking back up the world, because I spent like a lot of time on this floating island, and I'm pretty sure he never did. Now it's gone.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft took a lot of hours out of all of our lives. It was it's like a heroin addiction that caught us all.
A lot of troops nowadays.
Yeah.
So this game actually is the only Far Cry also that features selectable playable characters. Like you can select which characters you can be. It seems like a big deal as well, considering it's never happened before in a Far Cry, or since. But the only big difference you really get is one of the guys has tattoos on his arms.
Do you like, actually see your character ever?
No, just if you have tattoos on your
Do
arms.
they have different voices?
No, you don't have a voice either.
Okay, so it's just tattoos on your arms.
It's literally just the fact that the one guy has tattoos on his arms.
How much time did you think they spent doing that? Probably not a lot. Probably just like
I have no idea.
some textures.
It comes to mind now that I think they might have taken that tattoo idea and used it in Far Cry 3. With the tattoo on the arm. And then I'm getting a little bit of a hangover, headache.
That's
So
one
hungover,
hardcore.
just drank like so much on the aircraft on its way into Africa. We never get told either which African country it is. It's Africa.
Africa.
It's Africa. It covers Africa from south to north.
Yeah. This is like our suburb, man.
Basically.
That's my house right there.
That looks a lot like my house
Yeah.
as well.
Are you okay? You don't look so good. You tired?
Is this really a hangover?
No, I'm getting malaria.
Oh.
I have malaria. A very, very terrible moment, considering you were actually hired to kill a specific man in Africa, and now the first thing that happens when I get in Africa is I get malaria, and then that's the guy I gotta kill. And he comes into my room and tells me, "Yeah, dude, you're such a terrible mercenary. It's so bad."
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I mean, going to Africa.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not the whole Africa.
Without actually taking malaria medicine with
Yeah.
you, it's just terrible as well.
I'm actually allergic to the stuff they put in malaria medicine.
So you're fucked. You travel to like subtropical areas quite
I go to a
often
lot of
as
places where there's malaria,
Yeah, it's probably not that smart.
Oh man, malaria was like hardcore back in the 90s. Now it's okay.
Yeah, it's like AIDS. It's like
Yeah.
something just people just
Yeah.
get, and it's like a cold.
Yeah.
It's like a rough cold you gotta carry the rest of
Yeah.
your life.
My dad actually had malaria,
Hmm.
and he was just like very, very sick for
But
a
your
while.
dad is, like, guy that rides motorcycles and flies
Yeah.
rescue helicopters.
He drinks malaria for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get malaria. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, they bring sick children
I'm
with
just gonna
malaria
like
to
my
your
limbs
dad.
is gonna start falling off. Something that like you don't really happen with malaria.
Your dad's been feeding off your life force for years.
I mean, just get like a nice net over your bed. Put on some tabard
Yep,
and peaceful sleep.
yep. Pretty sure one of the most deadliest things that ever plagued humanity can easily be beaten by a piece of cloth.
Oh man, it's mosquitoes.
And a bit of Schedule 2 medication.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think that's even Schedule 2. I think that's Schedule 1. Like peaceful sleep. Psst, I think that's
Well, Schedule 1 is the hardcore one.
no, it's Schedule 1. Not the light one.
No.
Schedule 3, 4.
Yeah.
So
I don't think
4.
malaria pills or peaceful sleep is a schedule.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I don't think.
I think deodorant's even supposed to have like a schedule. That stuff
Schedule
burns
70.
me. Burns me.
When I spray deodorant in a room, I have to go outside or start sneezing like
That's
crazy.
what I mean, that stuff seems dangerous.
So I get really pissed when I'm like in a small space with somebody, and someone sprays deodorant. Like the other day, I was driving with my mom, and she just put on some fucking deodorant stuff, and I just fucking lost my shit. Was
Can breathe,
in
yeah.
this car. Yeah.
So as far as a shooter goes, I'm certainly gonna say this one is a massive step up from fucking Far Cry 1. For one thing, you can shoot down the fucking.
But that's
aim
the
down
thing. That's the
sights.
thing about first-person shooters. The old ones where you don't have like aim down sights, and especially a sprint button, it's difficult to play those games. Now.
It's
like
pretty difficult. Yeah.
Battlefield Vietnam. It's a fun game. Or like even 1942. I love playing that game. Like having a LAN or whatever. But yeah, it's difficult to play. Everything's just so slow.
I'm certainly going to say that certain games I can understand if they don't want to give you aim down sights.
Yeah.
You know, Fallout 3 is a pretty good example for me for a game that's fine without aim down sights. It's an RPG. Your accuracy is going to be determined by numbers, not necessarily your skill with the firearm. But with any first-person shooter, your skill needs to be determined by how well you are at actually aiming the firearm. You know, how good are you at shooting in the game? So like giving me like Far Cry 1 where the crosshair goes smaller and smaller, but not closed completely. Yeah. That's such a shitty thing to do, because then I don't have 100% accuracy with my first shot. It's just such a shitty thing to do in games.
What's happening now?
Malaria.
You got some heavy malaria.
Yeah, I got some serious malaria.
How long have you been in Africa now, in this game?
Not even a day.
Oh, I had some fucking super malaria right there.
Almost dead. Literally not even a day. Literally not even a day. They do have a little bit of wildlife in this one, but not like Far Cry 3 and 4, where the wildlife is basically killing everybody in the country. Like, that's what's happening. It's not even a country with people in it fighting for like, civil liberties or anything, like the backstory might suggest for Far Cry 4. But it's like...
The actual story is...
Animal
uprising.
It's a fucking animal uprising, and they're killing everyone. And I'm not joking, that's what happens when you drive through the country in Far Cry 4. It's just like, everybody's dying. Just around you, everybody being killed and mauled by badgers and bears. But this one actually has a little bit of wildlife, but no lions, no snakes, nothing dangerous, just a shitload of wildebeests and zebras. So that's basically what you do: is you drive on in your dune buggy and drive over some zebras and wildebeests.
Yeah, that sounds like Africa.
That sounds like Africa. That sounds like my Saturday.
Yeah.
Going hunting with my dune buggy. I don't get a wildebeest, it's probably going to be a kudu.
Yeah.
If it's not a kudu, it's a camel part. Or a camel.
Yeah.
No, it's not even a camel, it's a giraffe.
Yeah, man.
If there was any doubt that we're Afrikaans, I bet it's not there anymore.
Bushwhacking.
Yeah, for some reason Mad Max decided to visit Africa. That's Mad Max. That's definitely Mad Max. We can't hear the sound, but I bet you it's Australian as well. Visually, this game was just incredible for me. I'm still blown away by how good it looks.
Yeah.
Almost considering this game's almost 10 years old. I mean, it's 8 years old now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, look at even GTA 4 is still a pretty game.
It's hard for me to agree. Back in the day, it was kind of interesting to see how they actually did that engine, how they tricked the graphics into running better than it's supposed to. Like the shadows were very, very cool to me. Like I like the dot shadow thing they did. So that type of technology has only been used for like 2 years back in the day, and then it was immediately dropped for something different. We're gonna have a lot of comments. Actually, we're not gonna have comments at all.
Yep. Need viewers for comments.
Yeah, you need people to correct you. Need to actually listen to you too. Million views, dude. This video is gonna get 1 million views.
Yeah.
This is gonna be our breakthrough video.
Far Cry 2.
Far Cry 2 is gonna be a breakthrough video. I told you we should have kept the racist one. Should have kept the racist video and just did that. At least then we could have gotten a little bit of flack.
Yeah.
A little bit of controversy. That's how you get viewers. Get controversy.
There's a fine line between getting a lot of viewers and
getting a lot of hate.
Yeah, ruining your life.
Yep. I don't want to be the next Anita Sarkeesian. Oh, am I? Am I allowed to even say her name?
I have no idea who that is.
That's that woman that fought for women's rights in games.
Oh.
And that was bomb threated. Like I said, I'm not sure if I may even say her name. I think it might be illegal.
It's legal according to the internet.
Is it illegal to say her name? Okay.
According to the rules of the internet. The internet laws.
May I insult her?
I think let's just...
Alright. Only on the internet.
Yeah. Is that a bullet hole?
Yep.
Nice.
This game also has the first time that you see the healing mechanic that they kind of took away in the later versions, but it's still there. Like it's still in Far Cry 3 and 4. Not sure about Primal, but probably where you have to dig the bullet out of your arm and then wrap it in bandage.
I should probably play a Far Cry.
Far Cry 4 was probably the best one to try out. I love the Far Cry universe, and ever since 2 I was hooked. But heard just a shitload of bad stuff about Primal that I'm really not even a little bit tempted to try it out now.
Yeah, but they didn't spend a lot of time on Primal.
I can't imagine they did.
Yeah.
They just didn't learn from Unity. That's what happened. They just didn't learn their lesson. They just didn't learn.
I think Primal was just like a money grab.
It's totally. I mean, all of those Assassin's Creeds are basically money grabs. Technically, all games are money grabs.
Yeah, it is a
But-
business, but still.
But I think
You can still be artistic
Yeah.
and take pride in the shit you release. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, I still need to play Assassin's Creed.
I still haven't played any of them.
I got like Far Cry 3 and Black Flag.
Just
So-
play Black Flag. You got the two best ones of each.
I've played Black Flag. I have played Black Flag, but not for long.
All right.
On the PS4.
All right.
It was kind of fun.
Wasn't kind of fun. That game was awesome. Love being pirate on the high seas. Listening to my chanties.
I'm just playing Ocean War now, which is kind of fun.
How long have you been playing Ocean Horn? That's a
Maybe
lot
about
longer than I have been
5
playing.
hours in.
Jeez.
I don't think it's a very long game.
That's a lot more hours than I've been playing.
25-30% done with it.
Started playing Banner Saga as well, just in preparation for Banner Saga 2. I really hope they do a little bit more work on Banner Saga 2. Banner Saga 1 is just such a bare bones game. If that game was just a little bit like
It could just as well
30%
been like a flash game you play on the internet.
it could have so easily been a flash game. They could have put in like 30% more extra
Yeah.
effort, and that game would have been a fucking masterpiece. The story is still
Yeah.
among the best. You know, it's still such a fascinating, high fantasy. Well, probably not like a low fantasy adventure. With a lot of stakes. Yeah, that's cool.
It's a lot of stakes.
Yeah, like the stakes are high, like the whole time. Like you feel constantly a threat, constantly shit feel like they're gonna fall apart any second. Every decision you make feels like possibly you're lost.
Yeah.
But all the flack that game also got is totally worth it or deserve it. I mean, the game features like 5 lines of voice acting, a few animations.
Yeah.
Like when there's
The question is, how much does it go for?
I got it for on sale for cheap,
Yeah.
like $5. But it was originally like $300.
And how many hours did you get out of it?
No, it's like a 10-hour game. No, it's like and you can play it like a few times, definitely. You know,
Yeah, hopefully they got some money now and they can do something proper.
I don't know about the money part. They kind of did get assholed by a lot of companies. Actually, just one company. But assholed a lot by the one company. You see, I love this game because it's like you actually feel like you're fucking Rambo. You actually get to plan out all of your things, but it immediately goes to shit the second somebody sees you. But it's still fun to know that you can actually go to any spot surrounding this site you're supposed to attack, and attack from any position around it.
Yeah.
You decide to use your sniper rifle first, pick off the weak ones, blow up a few things, take out your rocket launcher, take out their cars, move in for the kill with your machine gun, close quarters, finish them with your AK.
Rambo.
Yep, fucking Rambo.
Just need a bow.
Yep. This one didn't feature a bow yet. The bow was first introduced in Far Cry 3.
Buddy.
Hmm?
You now have a buddy.
Oh yeah. Sometimes your buddy will call you. You have, say, a mission to go and kill somebody at some place, and your buddy will call you and tell you, "Hey, this guy's also got a daughter. Go kill her first."
That's nice.
Yeah, and then you go
Go kill family members.
Then
His
go-
great grandfather is just living around the corner. Why don't you go stick a knife in his neck?
Exactly. That's what your body's there for. I don't think it gets that bad, but that's basically what it does. He just gives you alternative ways
His
of
ex-wife
defeating
is here. Just got some cyanide in a cold drink.
him. No, he might thank you for killing his ex-wife.
Yeah, that was a Far Cry.
Far Cry 2. Certainly hope you guys still enjoy our videos.
Whomever is watching.
Whomever might be watching. Give us your feedback on what you think about our shorter episodes. Like us, comment, register, all of those beautiful things. Cheers, day.